Radio Rahim with Frank Warren. Let me broaden the scope out on this 5 for 5 because we're like 7 days away from that fight week starting, which is incredible. Like, what a run we've been on.
Yeah.
Now, this really is still seen as a matchup between you and Eddie Hearn, between Queensberry and Matchroom. And Eddie's brought on Deontay Wilder, which I've given him some stick about because I know it's within the rules. He can bring in a guy last minute. But do you reckon that that's fair? I mean, this is like probably the least Matchroom fighter you could find on the planet is Deontay Wilder.
Oh, look, he's done that. That was His Excellency. I mean, we picked 2 weight divisions each, and His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh picked also the heavyweight division. And the thing was, you can go out and sign a boxer. It's a fight. We already had a boxer signed in Big Bang Zhang, and he went and done the business and made him the captain of his team. So
right.
That's quite a strategic call, and obviously we'll see if that works out. But it's great. I mean, 2 weeks before the 5x5, we did a Matchroom and Queensberry fight last night. And Anthony Kakashi, and so done the business against Joe Cordina, and he was a massive underdog.
You think Zhang is up against it? Would you consider him the underdog against Wilder?
No, not in the last 2 performances. Not in their last performance.
Obviously, we're looking at 2 guys with big, huge punches.
Yeah.
Both coming off of losses. What gives Zhang the edge in your estimation?
He's got a good chin. He's a big guy. He's got a good chin. He can punch. Even with the fight that he had against Joe Parker, and he faded in the later rounds. He faded a little bit, but he had Parker on the floor a few times in the fight, and I feel that look, both of these fighters know this is it. The loser's done. Unless he's, to get back into the swing, he's really got a big mounted fight. So it's an important fight. Then neither of them are getting any younger, like all of us.
Right.
And it's and they're 2. As I say, when I say they're 2 big punches, I just think Zhang is a big guy, and I think he's going to give him a lot of problems.
Now, these fights are important to each individual fighter, of course. It's still their career. But I don't know that for any one fighter it means as much as it'll mean to you and Eddie as a team to win this thing. And I heard that there's a bet where, Andy and, these guys are going to, they're going to serve tea or something, which doesn't make any sense to me because none of us care about Andy or Joe. Or we want to see you and Eddie in this bet. Like, if Matchroom wins, shouldn't Eddie himself have to come serve the tea at Queensberry and vice versa?
Well, I mean, let's be honest about it. Look, they're doing it in our time. We're paying for them.
What do you mean?
Well, if Frank Smith's over there in his French maid's uniform, Eddie's got to be paying his wages for the day, hasn't
he? Yeah.
So that's costing him.
But Frank, listen, I have to speak for the people here. They want to see the 2 of you, Queensberry and Matchroom, the big bosses, put it all on the line. Nobody wants to see Frank Smith and Andy serving tea. That only matters to you guys.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That only matters to you guys. What are we going to get between you and Eddie?
I'm sure something will happen in a week and we will sort something out. I'm trying to think. What could we do?
Just do that. Let's do the serve the tea thing.
Just him in a French maid's uniform?
Exactly.
If he wants to put that on, I'll do the butlering.
Oh, we got it. There it is. Because I stuck it to him first. Let me let you know. It's not just you I'm telling to. I stuck it to him first. He said the same thing that you said, so it sounds like we got a deal.
Well, you better go back to him.
Yeah, I'm going right back to him right now, and I know you got to get right back to London, where
I am.
you're king of the walk.
Well, we'll be back here again in 2 weeks in a show that you do not want to miss. They're all competitive fights. 5 seriously good competitive fights, and Bivol defending his title still. Unfortunately, Bevatier's out. But we still managed to salvage the social.
See a great light heavyweight fight next Saturday, June 1st. Frank,
God bless.
Thank you for the time. I know this was a tough one. Radio Rahim with Frank Warren.